What's up? This is UnrivaledSkyrim, and I'm going to be doing this Total War Rome 2 battle replay for you. This was a Rome versus Pontus quick battle, so let's go ahead and get started. Here you can see both troop compositions, and here I got 3 Legionary Cav, 1 Legatus, 3 Syrian Archers, 2 Levies, 2 Auxiliary Infantries, and I have 5 Veteran Legionnaires. And he's got 3 Noble Blood Cavalry, and his general is a Pontic Royal Cav. That's a real good Cav unit. 2 units of Pontic, I believe they're Pontic Javelin Men or something like that. 5 Eastern Slingers. He's got 5 Bronze Shield Pikemen, and he's got 4 upgraded Levy Pikemen. So this is the Battle of Dura-Criterion. I think I pronounced that correctly. But this is a pretty cool map. It's pretty flat for the most part. Not a whole lot of high, hills, higher terrain. Pretty flat for the most part. But there's a bunch of forests in this map, as you can see. And going into this battle, I really wanted to play defensively because I knew that I couldn't. I want to draw him in before I could engage his pikes. Let's go ahead and let's get a view. I am using a few graphical mods for this replay, and I'd say it looks pretty darn good. Like the lighting, I'm using a lighting mod. I'll put them in the description below because I think they're pretty good mods as far as graphics goes. But yeah, so here I deployed most of my forces initially outside in the open, and so did he. He's got a lot of slingers, or at least it looked like a lot of slingers. He's got these, these are Eastern Slingers, and he had those are Eastern Javelin Men. I called them Pontic Javelin Men earlier. But here's that's a unit of Bronze Shield Pikemen. He's got 5 of those in the center, and I believe he put 2 Levy Pikemen on each wing. And he's got his general over here on the left. And see, I got a graphics mod which adds dust, and that's pretty authentic. But he's coming forward, and in the meantime, I'm gonna bring my forces into the forest because I was really afraid that my opponent was gonna bring side chariots, and I figured, well, if he's gonna have side chariots, then I'm gonna play defensively in the forest where they wouldn't have as much maneuverability from the trees. But in this battle, my opponent, his name was, what was it, like GoldInsignia, that was his name, I believe. But yeah, he didn't bring chariots in this battle. But so I'm gonna try to keep all my units pretty compact in this forest region, and I do send a unit of excuse me, I called these guys Legionaries earlier. These are the Praetorian Cav. Yeah, these guys are pretty cool. Let's get some. There we go. I'm sending him to the right flank in this patch of forest over here. He may be able to see them now, but eventually he won't, since they're going to enter this forest and they're going to chill out until I activate them. And the graphical mods really do make a difference. But here, he's bringing up his slingers. He does have more missile troops than I do, but I do have a huge advantage. My auxiliary Syrian archers, they have more armor than regular missile troops, and I do have some protection against missiles since I have them placed in the forest. And his guys over here, I'm going to concentrate my fire upon them, especially this unit of Eastern Slingers, which is out in the open. Yeah, see, he's just got a long line of missile troops. And here, he's going to see that he's going to attempt a charge on my archers, knowing that he needs to take them out as many as possible in order to win the initial missile fight. But I'm going to counter charge. He's going to turn around. His blood cav did get caught. Look at that. So my Praetorians go ahead, charge in. And I also had a unit of auxiliary infantry backing them up. But he's going to take some shots into those infantry. Pretty good idea, but I'm going to run them back into the forest where they'll receive some protection against missiles. Although they'll still take casualties, but not as much as they would if they were out in the open. So that exchange was advantageous to me. He lost some cav, I guess. And I protected my archers, which was important. Now here, I'm focusing fire. I'm going to focus all 4 of my Syrian archers onto one unit at a time. And I'm going to take out just these 2 slinger units who are out in the open. They have no protection against missiles. So I'm going to go ahead and focus fire so I can get rid of them easily. Just look at that carnage right there. Wonderful. Now I'm going to focus on this unit. Focusing fire is a very good tactic to use with your missiles, slingers, or archers, and even javelin men, especially javelin men. But here he's going for another counter charge, but this time I'm a little bit more prepared. I even have my javelin men right behind my archers, and they did do some damage against his cavalry. And now I'm training my archers on the back of this noble blood cav, and he's going to take some serious casualties. Well, maybe they're trying to fire for that one. But... So now his unit's down to 48, and now he's bringing up his pikemen. So I'm going to take some shots at them. Probably should be taking shots at this bronze shield.
Double time.
And yeah, he's still taking shots at my auxiliary infantry. I guess that's a better I don't know.
Double time.
But here I'm going to do a tactical retreat slightly, and I'm going to put my archers even further inside the forest.
Find your target!
In here. And I do have these levies. These are very cheap units. I put an upgrade on one because I had like 20 denarii or whatever left. And I'm going to use these units to pinpoint with their javelins and discharge them at his pikemen units, who are very susceptible to what's it called? To missiles, especially javelins. But he's bringing up his, and these guys will do a considerable amount of damage on my troops. So I decide to charge forward a unit of Praetorian cav pretty soon. And he's doing a good thing. He is screening his advance with skirmishers, with these 2 units of Eastern Javelin men. And this is here when I think I activate my cavalry. Yes. So they're going to charge, but he knew exactly when to turn around, and so I'm not going to get a whole lot of kills on these Eastern Javelin men. And some of my horses even ran into his pike, so that was... I lost some horses there. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm losing some horses right now. I think I end up losing 10 in that little fight right there. But I'm still tearing up his archers. Just look at all dead men on the ground over here. Let's see here.
Advance!
But he is doing a good thing by screening in his advance with skirmishers. And I do have this auxiliary infantry over here to protect against his 2 units of noble bloods over here. And he's doing a good thing. He's keeping the pressure on my flanks. And here he decides he knew that this unit of Praetorian cav was over here, so he's going to go ahead and charge it. That's not the unit I went to. Yeah, he sees it. He's going to go ahead and charge straight in. And I'm going to counter charge. Oh, this unit's still pretty tight. So he is doing a good thing. He did hold my Praetorian cav in place while his noble bloods could kind of get from the side and charge. And this is when I'm going to counter charge. I'm going to bring the 2 more cav units, another Praetorian cav, and my legatus, my general, and they are going to counter charge. I'll have 1 more cavalry left, but it's going to stay with the rest of my soldiers. I don't need to bring all of them over here. So I get another pretty cool charge. Here, let me put in some cinematic. This was pretty decisive over here. Praetorian Cav are pretty good melee Cav, but he did a charge in one of my units and was fighting 2-on-1 for a little while, so I think that one cavalry unit does take a lot of casualties. But over here, he is advancing and he's bringing forward some of these levy pikemen. Good idea to reinforce your cavalry if they are losing with infantry. And these pikemen, if he can get his pikes down, he would just tore them up. But he just charges them in there. Thank goodness for me, they're not going to be as effective. And here, this is when, after I saw that, I'm going to hurry up, get out of that forest, because I need to reinforce this, my cavalry on the right. And I just decided to go ahead, pull all my units out of that forest. I had skirmished quite a bit, and so he's going to gain the forest right now. And I was worried about these two units of cavalry, but I do have this auxiliary infantry screening my retreat. And I did leave these javelin men to focus fire on his advancing units. But I am taking casualties by retreating. But I think one of his Noble Blood Cav did run into my auxiliary infantry and he lost some numbers. Probably just one. Yeah. Now he's getting into my archers. So I'm going to try to countercharge, but I'm going to use this unit of Syrian archers. But I did protect my levies for the most part. Now they're going to get charged again.
As you say, as you command.
So I'm going to lose most of my javelin men, my levies. Yeah, I'm bringing in my legionnaires. These are just veteran legionnaires. They're not cohorts of any kind. So I opted for cheaper Roman infantry to bring a more balanced army, I guess. So too bad I didn't show it, but I did win the calf fight over here. And then he retreated his general, and then I chased him down on this flank, and I'm attacking his units on the left, but they're getting held up by just some units, some remaining noble bloods. And this is when I go ahead, I'm going to charge forward, and I see all these slingers, javelin men, and I'm going to go ahead and run them down with my remaining 2 Praetorian Cav. They are pretty, they're pretty, what's the word I'm looking for, depleted.
Understood.
But here, I kind of, little micro mistake, I charged my auxiliary infantry right to his pikes. Not a good thing. That auxiliary infantry was just meant for protecting my units from cavalry. And I think I do catch this unit. Actually, no, I don't. Yeah, he's still going after my levies. Good idea. They were doing a lot of damage against his bronze shields. Let's see. Or 2 of them at least. Yeah, that unit's half strength. That unit's almost dead already. And here, this is when it gets a little hectic. I not only had to focus on over here, but I had my cavalry over here, taking out the rest of his javelin men and slingers. And I think even his general came into this battle over here. No, he runs out of there and he needs to reinforce his forces over here. So at this point, the name of the game is to not attack the fronts of his spears, but there I careless mistake. Or I think I sacrificed this unit to hold these pikes in place so I can charge in my my legionnaires from the side, where they'll just totally slay the crap out of this pikeman unit. And I'm trying to do that wherever, but he's doing a good job of keeping his men compact, so I can so they got pretty good bracing power. But I do have more archers, and I think I one more javelin men. So I'm going to take some shots at the back of this unit. There he's going to try to sandwich this unit. Very good at managing his pikes.
Fire on the enemy!
It's only a matter of time before he does some serious damage against my footmen.
It's service to Rome!
There, he's still got one healthy-ass unit of Noble Blood Cavalry. There, I get the surround on his levy pikemen, and they have bad morale, and so they're gonna flee from the field. So a unit of 60 dudes just flees, so that was a bad blow to my opponent. I am losing my other unit of levies. And I'm trying to stay away from his pikes long enough for my cavalry, which was fighting in the forest, to come back. And here I'm going to get a pretty cool hammer and anvil strike. Nice. On his, was that a levy? Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
So I'm doing a good job of not letting him impale my guys from the front, because now all I have is really just my legionnaires and some pike, or not pike, cavalry units. Let's go ahead and get some close-ups. Oh, nice. So he is hitting some of my, the fronts of my legionnaires, but they are encroaching on their sides. Here, this is a better view. See, he is hitting some, but the majority of them is splitting through the middle. And it's only a matter of time before the rest of my, I get another unit to discharge their peel in the back, and they're going to totally just smash these units over here.
Get moving! For glory!
So my opponent did a very good job of having his pikemen not get charged from the rear, or from the sides from my swordsmen, but it's only a matter of time before my healthy legionnaires would eventually accomplish their goal and get around to the pikemen's flanks. And here I'm having a unit hold. That's what I did the whole entire infantry battle. I had one unit hold the pikemen from the front, while other units would swoop around and then eventually attack it from behind. And that's how you gotta attack pike units with swordsmen, particularly with Rome. But I'd like to say thanks for watching. Thank you for my opponent. It was a real good game. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you later. Peace.